Hi everyone, it's Sierra Hanley again from the Monroe County Extension Office. Today we are going to dive into some magic with science by levitating paper clips. For this experiment, you're going to need a string, small dowel, paper clips, scissors, tape, magnets, ruler, and books or boxes, anything that you can use for stacking. Some of the materials have been provided to you from the libraries that you can pick up, and others can be found from around your home. Now that we have all our materials, let's begin creating our levitating paper clips. Here we have our boxes for stacking. We have our ruler, our magnets, a dowel, our paper clips, tape, and our string. So what we're first going to do is we're going to take our boxes and we're going to set it up for how high we want them. Just give me here. And we're going to take our ruler and we're going to measure to see how high. So this is about 4.5. So we're going to go about a 1/2 inch shorter than our box height. So then we know, so there leaves a little bit of space between our magnet and our paper clip. So I'm going to measure out my string. I'm going to leave a little extra for tying. And I'm going to tie my string to my paper clip, to my string. Now I'm going to tie it to the dowel. And you can have 2, 3 paper clips, as many as you wish, or as many as you have room for. So I just have one, and I'm just going to hold up my dowel and see which way my paper clip is facing. And I'm going to make an observation and write it down on my sheet. So I'm going to say it's facing downwards. And then I'm going to ask myself why you think it's facing downwards, even if I tilt it either direction. And this is due to gravity. Gravity is what holds us down and pulls everything towards the center of the earth. So now what's going to happen if we face it towards the magnet? So now I'm going to slip my paper clip off the dowel, and I'm going to get my magnets ready. So I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm going to face it downward, and I'm going to take my magnets and some tape, and I'm going to tape my magnets to my ruler. And tape it to the ruler where I want it. I'm going to put it in the center, so I only got one. But if you have more, then you can tape them on either side. You're going to get your stacking ready. You're going to put your ruler across your boxes or your stacking materials. And you're going to take your paper clip and you're going to lay it down. And you're going to tape it to the table. Now you're going to hold your paper clip up to the magnet until it hovers. Oh. And it's just going to hover there, like it's defying gravity. But then, if I pull my magnet away, the paper clip falls. So then I'm going to put it up again, and it's just going to hang there. So it's defying gravity because the magnet is pulling it, because the metals is magnetic and it's pulling it up, so it's defying gravity's pull against it. Thank you for joining me today with our science magic. Hope you join us next week for another wonderful day of science fun. Goodbye.